inevitable differentiation question. Very easy. Just follow me. We are going somewhere. Now the question, if you look at it, the question is a maths question, is JAMB 2004. I know say many of them ever born and they write this JAMB. Or they don't born me, no look me like small picking. Now they said find the derivative of the function y equals 2x squared into 2x minus 1 at the point x equals minus 1. Now, remember I told you before that whenever you see two functions multiplying each other, you do what? You apply product rule. So that is what we are doing here. Solution. Now, let's find out the trick. We are given that y was equal to what? 2x squared into 2x minus 1. Now, if it's question that is not from under differentiation, you can decide to open this bracket. But since what we are doing is differentiation, so what you do is to differentiate before substituting x as minus 1 into it. Now, let's go. So your dy dx will be equal to, don't forget, we are using what? Product rule. If you are using product rule, remember the product rule says what? Okay, let me write it so that people will not be confused. Just follow me, we are going somewhere. Follow me so that you will not lose. Don't forget, product rule says that if you have two functions multiplying each other, what you do? You say u dv plus v du. Some teachers, some lecturers might say v du plus u dv. Don't be confused, they are the same thing. Now, but me, I like using this u dv plus v du. Now, this is the rule we are using. So here, our u is what? 2x squared. If our u is 2x squared, so your du, don't forget, this du is talking about differentiating u with respect to what? X. So our du becomes what? The power rule will apply here. We now have 4x to the power of 2 minus 1 is 1. And anything raised to power 1 is itself. That is why I don't have any power here. Then our v is what? V is what? 2x minus 1. And if you differentiate your v, you have what? Only 2. Look at it. This has the power of 1. When you differentiate this, you have the 1 coming down to multiply this 2x. You have 1 times 2x. It will give you 2x to the power of 1 minus 1. Just something like this. 1 times 2x to the power of 1 minus 1. So this is what? 2x to the power of 0. Anything raised to power 0 is what? 1. That is 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. That is why you have only 2 here. Whenever you differentiate a constant, it becomes 0. That is why this constant vanishes. So now, let's substitute this back to this rule here to get this our dy dx. So you have dy dx will be equal to what? Our u is what? 2x squared. Multiplying what? Our dv. What is our dv? 2. Are you seeing it? Plus. What is our v? 2x minus 1. Multiplying what? du. What is our du? Our du is 4x. Now you have differentiated. Now what do? You expand. That is, you open the bracket. Now, this multiply this will give you what? Will give you 4x squared plus, here, let's open this bracket. 4x times 2x. 2 times 4 will give you 8. X times 8 will give you x squared. Minus 4 times minus 1 will give you minus 4x. Now, let's proceed. But remember, after this, you can collect like terms. If you decide to collect like terms now, you have 4x squared plus 8x squared. If you add them together, you're on your own. If you decide to say at x equals minus 1 and just substitute and write out your final answer, no problem, you still have the same thing. Look at it. If you collect like terms here, since they are square, what you have will be what? 4 plus 8 is what? 12. So you have 12x squared minus 4x. And if you say at x equals minus 1, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have 12 into minus 1 squared minus 4 into minus 1. And this is, don't worry, follow me. We are going somewhere. Follow me, we are going somewhere. Look at it now. This is minus 1 squared. This minus 1 square. This is minus 1 square. It's same thing as saying minus 1 times minus 1. Minus times minus is plus. 1 times 1 is 1. That is automatically this minus 1 square becomes what? Plus 1. So you now have 12 times plus 1 will give you 12. Now here, this minus will become plus because when you open this bracket, minus times minus will give you plus, and 4 times 1 will give you 4, which is still equal to what? 16. Now, if you decide not to collect items here and you decide to substitute direct, remember we have 4x squared plus 8x squared minus 4x. If you substitute at x equals minus 1 direct, you want to have 4 into what? Minus 1 squared plus 8 into what? Minus 1 squared minus 4 into what? Minus 1. Now you still have the same thing as 4 plus 8 plus 4, which is still 16. So they are the same thing. So therefore your derivative of this function at this point is what? 16. I believe you guys understand. If you know you like this kind of problems, subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow me, like and comment. Be ready for more. Thank you.